Hi guys, I'm Rachel, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I did this look today. I'm in the middle of a rainbow week on my Instagram account. You can see the other pictures at NothingRhymesWithRachel on Instagram. So today is green. Yesterday I did a yellow look that I was really happy with. It played around a lot with texture. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do today. Green is like far from my favourite colour. Generally in life I don't really like green things, but I somehow have a lot of green makeup and it was really hard to choose what to use today. I wanted to do something I hadn't done in a while, so this winged lower lash line I hadn't done for ages. Doing a tutorial on this kind of look, obviously it might not be something you want to copy, but if you might see things to incorporate in your looks, or you might see products that you're interested in. I'm doing the Rainbow Week as part of the 100 Days of Makeup challenge, and all that is you do 100 consecutive days of different makeup looks and post one on Instagram every day. Let me know if you're doing that too, because I know quite a lot of people have started it recently. I'm on day 9. Keep watching for the tutorial. I'll put in a photo now of everything I've got out in front of me. I really don't have a plan. First things first, I'll prime my eye using Decay primer potion and my finger. For a brow bone base, I'm going to use Buttery from the Anastasia artist palette, and this is the Wayne Goss 17. Okay, I'm just gonna start doing something. I'm going to start off using Pivot from Illamasqua, and I think I know how I'm going to start off anyway. So I'm using the 231 from Zoeva, and I'm doing this so that a darker colour will be able to blend out into it. I'm filling this space between my brow and my crease, but I think I'm going to cover it with glitter anyway. Then I'm going to use Midori from Sugarpill. I really like that, maybe I should stop there. Joking! I'm now going in with a bit of Shiro, Leave Me Alone, I'm Pine. I'm not sure it's going to be dark enough though. It is. I'll just blend out that darker edge slightly with Pivot. I've broken a makeup rule. Oh no! I have close set eyes, so the makeup rule says that you know, keep this whole area really light so that it makes your eyes look further apart. I'll probably mirror those colours on my lower lash line when I get to that as well. Now using this Royal & Langnickel small flat smudger brush, I'm going to take Anaconda from the Anastasia artist palette and work on the outer edge of my lid. That could have really used a base, but it's too late now. I'm going to use Phee's Makeup Tips Tell It to the Frogs on the inner portion. And that blends really well with Midori. And then in the middle of the lid I think I'm going to use That's a Nice House from Shiro. And I'll use a sticky base for it. I'll use Violet's Secret Weapon from Violet Voss. Just using the Real Techniques accent brush to apply that. I'll use a bit more Tell It to the Frogs to blend that edge. I'm just going to go in with some more Vapour and try and blend that edge a bit more. I was planning on doing glitter on that upper portion, but I quite like it matte, so I think I'll intensify the glitter in the centre instead. I'm going to use the Collection Glam Crystals liner in Spandex. I'm just going to do some shadow liner with a really thin brush. This is, I think, from Crown Brush, and it's the IB130. I'm going to use the black coal from the Anastasia artist palette and just press this right into the lash line. I think that might be the upper portion done. Pale colour or dark colour in the waterline? Maybe both. Okay, I'm going to start off with MAC Chlorophyll pencil on the inner portion. I'm not sure if this is for the waterline, but it doesn't budge, so I really like it for the waterline. It does feel slightly drying though. I'm now going to use the chunky Decay pencil in Clinic for the outer portion. I realised I didn't include these in my previous video, but I don't really count these. Sort of blend them in the middle. I'm now going to wipe away all that excess powder from underneath my eyes. I do that to catch all the fallout. So I'm pretty much going to do a reverse of the colours on top, and I might wing it out as like lower liner. Maybe, we'll see. So I'll start with Pivot and the same brush I used earlier. And now I'll go in with Midori. That Zoe brush doesn't get as close to my lash line as I'd like, so I've wiped off that flat smudger from earlier, and I'll use that to get right into my lash line. And then going back in with Leave Me Alone, I'm Pine. To do this, you basically just keep following the angle that your lower lash line makes on the outer edge. Sorry about all the noise in the background. My husband got home early from work and can't really tell him not to do anything. To crisp up that upper edge, I'm going to use this brush again. And I'm going to blend it out with Midori. And a bit of Pivot. It's suffering slightly because I didn't prime that part. Wasn't really thinking ahead, whoops. Just keep going between the three colours until you have the intensity and blendedness that you want. It does look a bit odd, but I think when I have my mascara on it'll look a bit better. That was really hard to match up on both sides because my lids are partially hooded, but the hoodedness is different on either side. So what looks great on one side, if I try and map it out exactly, it just doesn't look the same. So I've almost got it, I think. For the inner corner, I'm going to try Fresh Blades, which is this lightest shadow in the MAC Toledo green palette. I'm going to apply that with my Billy B9 brush, which is the one I use for my lips, but I got that accent brush dirty beyond using a pale colour on it, so that opened up the inner corner nicely. I'm going to curl my lashes and do my mascara and then see if I think this is finished. I want to add a little bit more glitter, so I think I'm going to do a line just above this one. I'm going to map it out with this pencil and put some glitter on top of it. Again using Violet Voss Secret Weapon. I'd normally use the Real Technique silicone liner brush for this, but I didn't bring it down, so I'm going to use the Zoeva detail liner one. So that is the finished eye. Lots of green. I don't like it as much as the look I did yesterday, the yellow one, but you know, I didn't want to keep doing the same sort of thing. I hadn't done my blush yet, so I've just applied Shiro 1-Up blush. And I'll apply my highlighter now. I'll be mixing together two Phee's shades, and I'm doing the Original Glow and Mariposa. And I'm going to use the Cosette S140. I'm going to show you two lip options. This is the Sleek Matte Me in Petal, so a nudie pink, and then a green lip. This is Illamasqua lip gloss in Violate, and this is the option I'll be keeping on for the rest of the day. My last video had a poll at the end to see what you wanted me to swatch next. I know swatch videos aren't always popular with subscribers, but you know, people who are just happen to be searching for swatches of that thing. So I've done a poll to see if any of the things I have a lot of are things that you would want me to swatch. So you can choose from Illamasqua lip glosses. I have 2 of them here, but I think I have 14 or 15 to swatch. Another collection was my eye candy glitters. I have 20 of them, but here is one that I brought down today. Then there was also my Maybelline colour tattoos. I think I had 12 of those, and then the Sugarpill Chromolust pigments, and I think there was almost 20 of those. So even if you don't watch the video, if you go to the little information bit, you'll be able to choose. Thank you for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see you next time. Bye.